Hey guys, Ryan and Tony back here at Ground Control, still going over a couple of takedown options that we have from our feet. So we went over the double leg in a prior video. Now we're going to start going over the sweep single leg. So Tony again is going to be in his stance. I'm going to be in mine. Now, as opposed to the double leg where I want to start attacking my lead leg across the center line, in this case, I want my lead leg to go outside of the foot that's going to be my target. We're only attacking one. I still lower my level with that step. So it's not like I just step my foot. My whole body starts lowering. Now from here, I'm going to start driving my knee so it lands right behind his heel, but I want to avoid the temptation of just going linear the entire way with it. Instead, what I want to do is as I start going and putting my knee behind Tony's ankle, I'm going to do almost like a circular kick, sweeping my leg all the way across, like an alligator moving its tail, coming all the way through. So as I step, I start driving. Now I do a sweep motion with my power source, my trail leg. My arms now, the hand on the same side that the knee is down on the mat, is going to thread down around the leg onto the shin with my head up. My outside hand is going to wrap right over top, and my chest is going to be big. Now the first thing I try to do is I try to get my adjustment step. So I'm going to take my trail leg, step right by the side, have a nice power source. My head is up, and now I'm going to look to drive off of this leg, almost like I'm trying to drive all the way to Tony's far shoulder. A lot of times from this position, what happens is people will start trying to lift with their arms, and his leg is just too strong for us. He can go ahead and keep this foot on the mat. Don't let me pick it up. If I use both of my arms, that guy doesn't go anywhere. But if I use proper mechanics, I can use one finger and get that guy off the mat. Because I'm driving the weight and distributing Tony's weight towards his far leg, it makes that target really light. So we'll go in on this on my adjustment step. As I drive up, a lot of times what happens is we'll get caught with the foot in between our legs, which is fine. We're going to go over how to get through that right now. So what I like to do is I'm going to take a big back step with my leg that's in between his legs. So as I back step, I touch my toe, and the next thing I look to do is I bump his heel with my quad. I'm just going to try to bump it right into my armpit on the other side. We'll do that one more time. So as I step, touch the toe, bump it right into the armpit. Now notice, I'm not leaving much space here at all around his ankle. We don't want to grab to where there's space here to get out. We want to keep this guy nice and tight. The first thing I do is I hide my tailbone, pointing his knee at his nose, getting that hopping motion. If I'm lazy with this, he's nice and stable with that bottom leg, or his leg that's on the mat. If I engage my hips, it starts putting air underneath him, and now he's ready to fall. I'm going to take my free hand, come over the knee, almost like fingers towards the hamstring. Now I close my elbows and walk in a backward circle in that direction. Next thing, we're already past the guard, so we're going to let our hips engage and move the knee on belly. Go one more time with it. So in my stance, stepping up towards the outside of our target, lowering my level, taking my sweep step. Adjustment step so I have good power, and now driving through him to make that leg weightless. From here, we got to clear the leg. I back step, pop it to the armpit, and now I'm going to hide my tailbone, pointing his knee up towards his eyebrows, getting him to hop. Free hand comes over, and now we're going to walk backwards in a circle. As I close my elbow, I want to make this hip rotate in an exterior angle, like so. We're already past the guard, working hip to hip, and then going towards knee on belly. That's a sweep single leg takedown.